Hi everyone, welcome to a new Mr. Organic recipe video. Today I'm sharing sun-dried tomato and basil arancini using the Mr. Organic red lentil rice. For this, first take Mr. Organic's organic extra virgin olive oil and heat 1 tablespoon of that in a large, shallow pan on a medium heat. Next, finely chop a small white onion, add that into the pan with the oil, then mince 3 cloves of garlic and add that in with the onion too. Fry the onion and the garlic off together until soft. Then next add in a good pinch of salt to a pan of boiling water. Take a box of the Mr. Organic's organic red lentil rice made from organic red lentil flour from their legume rice range and measure out 1 cup. Pour the rice into the pan of boiling salted water. Then give it 1 stir to separate it and allow it to cook for 9 minutes until al dente. Next, from a jar of Mr. Organic's Italian sun-dried tomatoes with capers and herbs and olive oil, take 6 tomatoes and roughly chop them up into small pieces. Add the chopped sun-dried tomatoes to the pan with the onion and the garlic. Then next add in a tablespoon of chopped basil, a teaspoon of dried parsley and a teaspoon of dried oregano. Stir the tomatoes and herbs through the pan to get everything well combined and gently heat it through. Once the rice is cooked through, drain off the excess water. Since this is legume rice, there will be excess water which will need to be drained off. Then add in the cooked red lentil rice to the pan with the onion, garlic and sun-dried tomatoes. To the pan, add in a cup of grated vegan coconut cheese, grate in the zest of half a lemon, and then season with some sea salt and a good amount of cracked black pepper. Turn off the heat at this point and give everything a good stir through so that it's well combined and so that the cheese melts through the rice. Then allow it to cool before transferring it to a mixing bowl. To the bowl, add half a cup of panko breadcrumbs along with 1/4 cup of corn flour. Mix the breadcrumbs and corn flour using your hands through the rice mixture until well combined. Wet your hands in a bowl of water, then take some of the mixture in your hands and form a rice ball. Mold it firmly and wet your hands between forming each rice ball to help it stick together. Form 10 rice balls from the mixture and place them on a plate once made. In a separate bowl next, place half a cup of chickpea flour, then pour in enough water to turn it into a batter. Stir the mixture and continue to add water until you reach the right consistency. The end result should be thick and smooth. In another bowl, add 1 cup of panko breadcrumbs, then take 1 rice ball at a time. First coat it well in the chickpea flour batter using 1 hand, then transfer it to the breadcrumbs next and coat it with the other clean hand. Repeat this process with all of the rice balls until they're well coated in breadcrumbs. Next, heat a pan of vegetable oil. Place the end of a wooden spoon in it to test if it's ready. Once bubbles form around the end of the spoon, it's hot enough to fry the rice balls. Very carefully place 1 rice ball in at a time. The oil will be very hot and might spit, so it's best to do 1 rice ball at a time. Allow the rice balls to fry, turn them continuously so that they're even in colour and cook through. Repeat the process with all of the rice balls, placing them on a plate lined with an old clean tea towel or kitchen paper to drain once they're done to drain off any excess oil. Each rice ball should take around 2 minutes to fry and should have a lovely golden crispy coating when you remove them from the pan. Once all of the rice balls are done, sprinkle over a small pinch of sea salt to help keep them nice and crispy. Serve the rice balls immediately while they're crispy and hot. I like to garnish them with some fresh basil leaves to eat with them, as well as a salsa or dip. My favourite to have with these is the Mr. Organic Italian red chili and ginger hot salsa. This is so delicious. The flavours all work so well together and it gives a little bit of a kick of heat. These rice balls are incredible. They're crispy and crunchy on the outside with the amazing breaded crumb. And on the inside, the filling has so much flavour. The Mr. Organic red lentil rice works so well for this, along with the flavours of the garlic, the sun-dried tomatoes and the basil. These sun-dried tomato, basil and red lentil rice arancini work great for a side dish or as a starter to share, and would work great alongside Mr. Organic's range of delicious organic antipasti.